Hey there, friends. Welcome to today's exciting adventure, where we'll be comparing multiple objects to see which is longer. Each scene will challenge you to think, observe, and compare. So, are you ready to jump in and start discovering what's longer, what's shorter, and everything in between? Let's kick things off with some art supplies. But wait, they aren't just sitting still. Look, we've got 2 pencils and 3 crayons, and they're dancing around. But let's get serious for a moment. We need to line them up to see who's longer. What do you think? Will the pencils outstretch the crayons, or will the crayons pull off a surprise? Take a close look. See that black arrow? It shows the length of the 2 pencils. And here's the red arrow marking the length of the 3 crayons. Which arrow do you think is longer? Wow, look at that! The black arrow is longer. That means our 2 pencils placed side by side are longer than the 3 crayons. Whoa, great job spotting that difference, friends. Next, we have these 3 markers and 2 erasers. Take a good look. Which one do you think is longer when we place them side by side? Now, let's bring out our trusty arrows again to measure. Look closely. The black arrow shows the length of the 3 markers, and the red arrow shows the length of the 2 erasers. As we can see, the black arrow is longer than the red arrow. That means the 3 markers placed side by side are longer than the 2 erasers. Great job observing the difference. Now that we've mastered comparing these, let's dive into something new and exciting. Check this out. We've got 4 toy cars and 1 toy train on the track. What do you think? Which one will be longer when we line them up, end to end? Let's line them up and see. Now, it's time to bring back our arrows and measure. The black arrow indicates the length of the 4 toy cars, while the red arrow measures the length of the solo train. Watch closely. Looks familiar, right? Just like before, the black arrow is longer. That means the 4 toy cars together are longer than the solo toy train. Fantastic work. We've compared markers with erasers, cars with a train, and we're getting really good at comparing multiple objects in terms of length. Are you ready for what's coming up next? All right, friends, let's switch things up and compare something a little different this time. We've got 2 rulers and 5 paper clips. What do you think? Which one will be longer when we line them up side by side? First, let's get them lined up next to each other. Now, let's bring back our trusty arrows to help us compare the length. The black arrow represents the length of 2 rulers, and the red arrow shows the length of the 5 paper clips. Wow, check it out. The black arrow stretches further than the red one. That means our 2 rulers are longer than the 5 paper clips. Great job, friends. Now that we've compared rulers with paper clips, let's try one last fun challenge. This one is going to be delicious and super cute. Look at this. We've got 7 delicious apples on one side and 2 wafer roll sticks on the other. Yum, I'm getting hungry. But before we eat, take a moment to think. When we line them up side by side, which do you think will be longer? Got your answer? Let's use our arrows to check if you're right. Oh, check it out. The black arrow is much longer than the red arrow. So, what does this tell us, friends? That's right. The 7 apples are longer than 2 wafer roll sticks when placed side by side. You did it. Wow. We've had so much fun today comparing all sorts of things. From markers and erasers, to toy cars and trains, to rulers and paper clips, and even apples and wafer roll sticks. You've done an amazing job learning how to use arrows to compare lengths. Now you know how to compare different objects by their lengths. Maybe you can try comparing things around your room, like your favorite toys, books, or even pencils. See what's longer. Thanks for joining us today. Keep exploring, keep learning, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and share with your friends